Hello, this is not a founder in car. Today we will discuss the importance of being a gentleman. So why should you be trying your best to be a gentleman in both business and general life? In my opinion, this is because first it makes you a better person, because you are trying to do well. As long as you're not trying to lift yourself over others because you think you're so much better, that's not a good thing. You could, of course, hold yourself to higher standards, but don't talk as if you're coming from a high horse. This is not a good thing. But as long as you try to improve yourself and being better and better all the time, and also in your interactions with others, try to be the best version that you can be, that's a good thing. That makes you very pleasant for others to work with. Also, you're refreshing, you're different. So that is the main purpose to do it. The other thing is, of course, not only for yourself, because you interact better with other persons, it will also reflect on you, but also for your environment. This is a good thing, and in normal life, as I mentioned, so people around you will blossom more because you are treating them with respect. And this does not mean that you are, completely agreeing with everything. You could very well have a completely opposite opinion, but when you do, you will show it with style. Instead of shouting and discussing, you will just let them know that you agree to disagree, and that's it. And if they are not listening to you, it also does not prompt you to keep on convincing them. If they don't want to listen, so let them be. Nothing is being lost by people not listening. Not that much, at least. But you can still go with a flair. And perhaps those persons that are opposed to you will in time notice that you were right. And then you gave them the exit, like a gentleman. So you say, okay, we agree to disagree, but this is not going to change at my side. I also am not looking forward to continue this discussion because we will not agree anyway. It will not change your side, it will not change my side. So let's stop wasting time here and go about our own ways in a more decent manner. And this is only a conflict situation that you can then mitigate in that way. Another thing to do, being a gentleman, is also, in my opinion, being a little bit heroic as a man. So if there is a situation, a gentleman will also try to take care of those around him. Could be a woman, child, his family. Of course, a gentleman will take care of that. You have a lot of people now, also male figures, that are just little weasels. They do only the thing that benefits them. They don't have a backbone. That's not a gentleman. Some people think a gentleman is a gentle man, so he cannot be tough. I think a gentleman should be tough, very tough. But he still has an air of refinement, and he has respect. It takes a lot more men, in my opinion, to be respectful, even though you're not agreeing with the other persons, than it is to mock other persons. A gentleman is not into mocking. He could be witty, he could be friendly, and a sense of wit is also a good thing to deal with life. When you have some drawbacks or you have some setbacks, a witty nature will help you. A gentleman is also intelligent, so you try to improve your intelligence, you try to stay sharp and on point. You're not interested in gossip and all those other detrimental aspects, but that's, in my opinion, how it should be. The other thing to consider in business sense, a lot of persons are, of course, involved in business, and they all tell you, the customer is king, and etc., etc. But very often this is just very narrow. But if you are dealing with a real gentleman, and gentlemen among each other, gentlemen, so plural, then they will know what they have. They know the bond that they have and the interaction that they have is a little bit different than the standard. They know they're dealing with a class act, and this will also help you to discriminate yourself above others that are not that reliable, not that tasteful and dependable. So being a gentleman also helps a lot there. It's even better because you're such a gentleman, the client that you have or your partner will try to associate with you because they like to be associated with you. You raise the standard that they have to a higher level, which is of course also very beneficial to all parties. So long story short, be an entrepreneurial gentleman. Found my car, out.